Hello people, welcome back to another video. So just recently Prime Minister Andrew Holness came out and he was talking about violence in dancehall music, and I just want to comment on what he have said about violence in dancehall music. And what he have said is something I've been talking about for a long time, and I've been saying that this is something that needs to change in Jamaica. But I'm going to play the clip for you, and then after the clip is finished, I'm going to give you my opinion on what he have said. So here's the clip.
Allow me a few minutes to just share some thoughts on it. You know, our music has been such a powerful tool, not just for Jamaica, but for the world. It is a means of liberation. It elevated us in the eyes of the world. Other nations took our music and it has become anthems for progressive thinking right across the world, for freedom and resistance. And we embrace it as our culture. But in the last few decades, our music has been overtaken by violence. And I want to point it out here because Chronixx came and he sang, and not one of his lyrics had anything to do about violence. He's one of my favorite artists. I listen to him all the time. We, by what we're producing, we are devaluing our culture, which is a very important asset for our economic development. So we're not just seeking to focus on science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. We also see that there is serious work that needs to be done in our creative industries to ensure that we can produce works of art and music that are edifying and uplifting.
You know, I'm so happy to hear the Prime Minister come out and say this, because the Prime Minister carry a lot of credibility, a lot of sway. He's the leader of the country, of course, so he should carry a lot of credibility and sway. So I'm very happy that he came out and said this. Dancehall music today is a disgrace music. I'm gonna put it out there right now. If you want, you can go and subscribe and dislike the video or leave a nasty comment. But dancehall music today is a disgrace to Jamaican culture. Why I say that? No other culture around the world you're gonna see man a talk about killing man, glorifying gunman, glorifying criminals. No other culture does that, but Jamaican culture does it. It's an awkward culture, very awkward. Dancehall music is an engine for crime in Jamaica. I'm not talking about the old school dancehall where you have your Shabba Ranks, your Papa San, your Beanie Man. You understand? I'm talking about the dancehall music today, the modern dancehall music where you have your Squash, your Vybz Kartel, your Chronic Law, your Tommy Lee Sparta. That's glorifying killing. And most of these entertainers that's in our society are looked upon, because in Jamaica, our culture have this big respect for artists. Young youths that's growing up glorify these artists, want to be like these artists, and these artists are pushing badness, pushing killing, violence. So it's natural for the young youths them to get up and take up the gun and start killing one another. And that's why every year you hear Jamaica with a high crime rate, almost over 1,000 or over 1,000 so 2,000 possibly, because of this culture. It's not money It's not a lack of money or poverty in Jamaica that causes Jamaica to have a high murder rate. It is not. It is because of the culture. Our culture is a very violent culture, and we have to admit it as a people. And we need to change it. Our culture is a very violent culture. We glorify badness. And let me tell you something. Dancehall music push our females to grow up before time. Young girls to grow up before time. And I go back again to what I've said earlier, where young people growing up idolize entertainers, and these entertainers are pushing negativity on the society. For example, when we look on the female side, you have artists like Shenseea, Spice. To me, I'm gonna be honest, Shenseea and Spice, them are a woman, you know. They are not a woman to me. You understand? As a man, I don't look at them as a woman. As a woman, I would want to make my wife. I don't look at them that way. I don't see Shenseea and Spice able to raise a family or be a role model for my kids. No. As a man, I would never lay down with a woman like that. You understand? No matter how pretty they look. Because as they get older, you start recognize looks no matter that much, is both the heart. You understand? And a lot of females, young females in Jamaica, don't understand that. You understand? A man is not looking for a woman that have the best looking body and all them stuff. A man look for a woman that will understand them, care for them and love them. And our females fail to understand that. You understand? These female artists push our young ladies to break out before time, take man before time, have kids before time, be a side chick, be this and be that. And I don't want people to take it like me bash all females in Jamaica. I am not doing that. You have some wonderful females in Jamaica, and females that, some good ladies. You understand? You have some good ladies in the country. Not bashing them. It's a minority that make the majority look bad. Put it that way. You understand? I don't want people to take it and say, well, you know, I might talk bad about all Jamaican females. I'm not doing that. But let me talk about something else the Prime Minister addressed in this video. He said Chronixx. And I always like using Chronixx as an example. Chronixx is a perfect example of an artist that mastered their craft. You see, you have a movement in Jamaica called the Reggae Revival Movement, which consists of artists such as Protoje, Kabaka Pyramid, Chronixx, Coffee, Lisa Ike, Savannah. Right? These artists are some of the best artists, most talented artists Jamaica have ever produced. And the music that they make, you can listen to them anytime. You understand? When I say anytime, it's not a song that you listen to today and then tomorrow you don't want to listen to it. It's a song that you will listen for your entire life when they make it. Chronixx have some old song that I listen to. You understand? Today, you have some song from 2013. I listen to it and I still get the same vibe as I was getting in 2013. I get that same vibe. Most of these dancehall artists, when them come out with a song, they make it real fast and rush the song. They don't put no quality in the song. They just say, I make a quick buck and move on. You understand? And this music they're putting out is just destroying the society. It's negative music they're putting out. You understand? You're not gonna have an artist like Chronixx die so early. Chronixx can go into the same category as Bob Marley. You understand? Chronixx music will live on forever. Again, his music will live on forever. Chronixx have lyrics in his music, proper lyrics. A Squash and TJ, right? The music don't have no substance to it. There's nothing to it, no meaning to it. It's just stuff that you will listen today and then tomorrow you start listening to it. You understand? No substance. Squash and Tommy Lee and Vybz Kartel will never leave Jamaica. Vybz Kartel think he left Jamaica, but he haven't left Jamaica. Nobody want to be deal with Vybz Kartel, really. And you know, the money that the money that Chronics make will be twice as much as Kartel, because guess what? Chronic's music is timeless. Vybz Kartel music is timed. You understand? 10-20 years from now, nobody want to listen to Vybz Kartel. But 10-20 years from now, people want to listen to Chronix. Look at Bob Marley. Bob Marley passed and gone. And a few years ago, his album was the #1 playing album in the world because of the message. Bob Marley had message in his music. His message was to uplift black people. Bob Marley music changed nations in Africa. It changed Jamaica. Bob Marley music helped Jamaica. And the music at the time was to uplift the people. But yet, today, you have some artists that come and try to mess up the music. What I was talking about female artists, you can have female artists, that you can respect, like a Savannah or a Lisa Ike or a Coffee. Look at Coffee, and they're big artists. Shenseea, she get the attention right now, but come on, down the line, 40 years from now, 50 years from now, who wanna listen to Shenseea? But I bet people gonna listen to Coffee. I bet people gonna wanna listen to Savannah. I bet people wanna listen to Lisa Ike. When they pass and gone, people gonna listen to them. The music has an impact on our crime rate in Jamaica. No doubt about that. When you push negativity, you get negative out. You understand? It's what you put in, you get out. The music is pushing negativity in the society, so we get what? Negativity out. There's gonna be a time in Jamaica when the politicians and certain people in high society say enough is enough, and they're going to ban certain music. And I think that ban should go a far way as blocking the music on YouTube, like preventing that song from being played in the Jamaica itself. Because in the UK they do that all the time. You understand? They do that all the time. If there's a song that's pushing a negative energy, and they deem it as something negative for the society, it will get blocked. You go on YouTube and say this song is not available in this country. And I think the Jamaican government needs to look into that, into banning dancehall music that push crime and violence in Jamaica. We should look into that, banning it on YouTube. It's not hard for the Jamaican government to do that, Jamaica just have to reach out to YouTube, reach out to them and say, hey, your website is not complying with our legislation, so you need to adhere to our legislation whenever people in our country use your site. We need to do something about this crime situation in Jamaica, and I don't think we're gonna clamp down on crime without fixing the music. Start going back to positive music. Start encouraging entertainers to make positive music, because once entertainers start making positive music, the people will start uplift themselves. Jamaica will be a more positive society. I bet you start to see the crime fall. And as I was saying earlier, it is culture that caused Jamaica to have a high crime rate. The culture and the mindset of the people that caused Jamaica to have a high crime rate. That's one of the key factors. You understand? It's not because Jamaica is poor and Jamaicans don't have money. It's not that. It's because of the culture and the mindset. That's what caused Jamaicans to be poor. But you know what? I'm gonna wrap up this video and leave it here, people. Please leave a comment below, and let's have a discussion on what we should do when it comes on to dealing with violence in dancehall music. And let me know if you disagree and agree with what I've said. But I'm honestly talking about the truth. You understand? I feel like that's the truth behind it. I feel like dancehall music today is a disgrace music, and it is the truth. You understand? I know a lot of people are gonna come and say a lot of things and bash me, but look, if you don't subscribe to my channel, it's much better that you don't subscribe. And I'm happy if you don't subscribe, because at least that weed out some of the troll them, you know. So anyway, people, leave a like, a comment, and you'll feel like it, subscribe. Thank you.